Hello friends, today we are beginning one of my new potential hobbies, so I hope you are all excited. So as most of you know, one of the new hobbies that I've been wanting to take up is quilting, but not patchwork quilting. I want to just like quilt bags, and I might put some of the inspo on the screen now. I wasn't sure if I was going to put inspo on the screen because, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to get anything close to what I have in mind, but if we have a functional bag by the end of it, we're going to take it as a win. Let's begin the process. I bought the materials last weekend. I got this is just like for the lining of the bag. I got some quilting, what's it called, wadding, I believe. So it was a bit confusing working out which wadding I want, and we're gonna hope that I bought the fusible kind, but it was very confusing and stressful in Spotlight. And then the pattern that I ended up going with was this. I wanted something more like the ones that I showed in the inspo, but I really couldn't find anything, so this is gonna do, because I figured this is just a practice bag as well. Who's gonna say I'm gonna slay at this straight away? It's unlikely, so we'll look at nicer fabrics if I'm actually good at this. From my research, I've sort of got a rough pattern. This is my game plan of what we're gonna do. I've got the different parts that I need and then the different stages that I'm gonna tackle it in, because I'm still a bit unsure about how I'm gonna do the straps, because there's a few different options, as you would have seen in the Pinterest pictures. So today's game plan, we're on step one here, part one, sorry. Cut the outer and the quilt or the wadding. So I'm gonna cut like the main part of the bag out and work on hopefully ironing on the wadding so that it's stuck, and then if that works I might progress on to starting on the sewing machine. But the goal today is just cut it up and try and fuse the, oh that's what it's called, fusible, fuse the wadding to the fabric. So this is our sewing box. It doesn't get used often. I'll say it does come out every now and then when I do go through a phase thinking that I can sew. So it will be interesting to see how long this one lasts. I go through sporadic phases, but I don't need to explain that to you because you already know that. I don't even know what the best way to cut this is gonna be. See, I wrote this days ago, so now I don't know exactly what I mean. How do I make this straight? I've put it on this tiny table so you guys can see, but it's smaller than the fabric is, which is a problem. Oh my gosh, I just remembered why I chose this fabric too. It said 7 berry on it. Is that a sign? I took it as a sign to buy it. I've just had a potentially controversial idea, but obviously this is really long for me to cut a straight line in, so I'm gonna fold it in half and then cut where my markings are. Is that smart? I was telling my mum I made date loaf the other day, and I thought I was smart. Instead of doing like 2 cups of flour, I used the 1/4 cup measurement, because I was like, then I can gradually add it so it's not lumpy. But about 4 or 5 quarter cups in, I forgot how many quarter cups I was up to, and I wasn't filming it, so I couldn't watch it back. So sometimes I think I'm thinking smarter and I'm not, but maybe this time I am. What? It's already not adding up. I'm just gonna cut it. I've had enough of this. This is like getting me on edge. It's not very relaxing. Why do these not line up? One is very clearly different to the other. I think I'm remembering why I don't do sewing projects, and I kind of want to cry. But it's okay. It's fine. I think I thought this would be the easy part. Why did I just do that? Okay. Oh shit. stuff just isn't working, and I don't even know what to say. I'm not sure if it was a good idea to start this project now or not. I wasn't feeling the best to start with, and I thought it would put me in a better mood, and I do feel like, I don't know, more on edge right now. It's just, I think I'm gonna need to go and just zen out. And why is everyone around me making so much noise right now? I've cut 2 pieces of facing, I believe they call it. The main parts of the bag, I was just about to attempt the lining and I decided that was too much, so I'm going to try and cut the quilting. Oh my gosh, I think I need to go for a walk. I think I need to go for a long walk. Okay, it's okay. Why does he keep sneezing? Potting. Can you hear that? Sticking. Sorry, I just had a vision of it coming together. Okay. One of the sides of the wadding had like these little circular dots, and I'm assuming that's the glue. So I put that side facing the back of my fabric, and I think I'm just gonna iron it. I know at this stage it would be smart to do a test. I might just test a corner of it. Now we pray. I think it's good. How pretty is this fabric? I know it's not what I wanted, but it is very nice. A bit crazy. It's definitely fresh, so I've rugged up. I've got the puffer on and still waiting on the sun. I'm just at the wrong angle for the headland, but it was the closest beach that I could think of. I was initially going to go to try the lookout at Beacon Hill, but then I missed the turn off, so I was like, guess we're going to the beach then. There's everyone up and exercising. That is what I do like about Australia. You always know you're not going to be the only person up and about at this crazy hour. It's not even crazy because it's winter, but I haven't watched a sunrise in so long. These guys just doing nothing. And the dog. I've also just clocked that I've left my keys, I'm pretty sure, in the ignition of the car, so I keep checking back that no one's stolen it, but I don't know what I'm going to do if someone just gets in it because I'm over here. I also don't know how I managed to forget to take the keys out of the car. It's not on, but I don't have the keys on me, so they must be in the car. 2 things. Firstly, the keys were in my pocket. I don't know how, I swear I checked all my pockets. I have come back before the sun completely rose because I was looking behind me and I think it's still a little while before it's going to hit where I was, and I wanted to go to the gym before work too, so I'd like to have about an hour there at least. Normally you can see the sunrise here, but, well, I say normally, when I used to come you could see the sunrise here, but that was in summer, so obviously the angle of the sun has shifted because it's winter, although it should be gradually coming back this direction. So we're gonna suss out new spots, I think. On the breakfast menu today, we have date loaf. I made this to use up some really old dates we had, so it's not great, but fun fact, my old person trait, I think, is that I freaking love date loaf, although this one's not very good. So that's my snack today. Good morning friends, it is another day that we are going to continue on the quilting project. I'm thinking doing it in baby steps is probably the most realistic way so I don't get too overwhelmed. Today I've whipped out the sewing machine. I might just try and do the quilting bit, so like doing the straight lines that sort of secure the wadding to the fabric, and I think that's all on the agenda for today. So let's hope we can get this done. That could be fun and like match the colour, but I think white might just be a nice go since there is white in here. I think that goes well. That's what I'm gonna do. And here and here. Now from memory, if I just push the pedal, I think it will work. I haven't got it on the right. Oh, I think if I push this in, it'll do something. Oh, maybe if I push. Am I a genius? Okay, let's try this. Oh, oh, she's going. It's not going anywhere though. I think I got this on the wrong way. Try again. This guy has been threaded and I've just found another one which I'm going to thread too. I've now found an old scrap of jean material in the sewing box, so I'm just going to test out some different stitches on this to work out what I want it to be, and then I'm so scared to actually start on the real thing, but it's okay. Okay, I think I just pop it in. Oh sorry, I didn't even show you. And I think this string needs to get threaded up through here and through the needle, and then also this, I think there's two threads going at the same time. Let's see. This isn't doing anything. I think I need to thread the top bit first, and that's what's going to catch the bobbin bit. And now I believe I thread it. Okay, we're in guys. Guys, we've had success. Woo! Because it's not the most even lines. Other problem with the actual one is how I keep the lines actually straight. Could be a problem. I've decided I want to try one line on the actual quilt on the edge just to see how it goes, and then we'll go from there. Wish me luck. Wait, it's lost the thing. It's lost the string. Oh no, crap. That is all I did. 3 good stitches and then it just went to shit. Just tried it a few more times, and every time I do it, this top thread just comes undone within the first like 2 stitches, and I don't know what is happening. I do have plans to go out now, so I'm gonna leave this as is and take a breather. I can already tell this isn't going to be a hobby that sticks because I'm finding it so frustrating, but I am determined to finish the bag at some point. So we're gonna persevere. We might come back this afternoon and try with a fresh mind to resolve these issues. But yes, not as easy as we anticipated. We're back, it is later. I was just doing some troubleshooting on my own because I don't turn into the nicest person when this thing doesn't work. And I thought I'd solved it because I just did an absolutely stunning line of stitching on here. And I was like, let's give it a crack. So we did. We had a semi-strong start. It's okay. It's fine. I hate this so much. Friends, I've decided to give up. I always forget how difficult sewing is until I begin it. Because if this worked, if I just said I want to stitch here, I want to stitch here, I want to stitch here, the whole logic behind making the bag makes a lot of sense to me. But when little things keep going wrong, such as A, the spool falls off, B, the string snaps, or as my mum tells me, the cotton, apparently you don't call it string, C, this all gets tangled up, D, the stitch lengths change. There's a lot that I am dealing with right now which I do not know how to deal with, and I do not enjoy it. Firstly, once I finish this freaking bag, please no one ever let me start a sewing project again. It is worth it just to pay the money and buy the item that I want. There is no added value, in my opinion, at the moment from making it myself, except a whole lot of stress and bad vibes. B, I'm packing this away today because I fear I am going to have a meltdown if I continue to try and fix this, because it's just so defeating. Like, I try it, I'll rethread it, do the whole thing, get the friggin' string through the needle, and then it will snap or something, and then I'll do it again. I've probably done it more than 10 times today. So we're putting that away. And see, my cousin Emily, hello Em, if you are watching this, I was just messaging you. She is a superstar at sewing. So I did message her to try and help solve the problem. We couldn't solve it. And Mum's just had a go and she's like, yeah, it's not ideal. Don't know what's wrong with it. So I'm going to go down and bother her one of these days after I get my new work schedule. And she is hopefully going to help me solve the problem and help me do this project, because I reckon, you'd be able to do this in literally an afternoon. So I'm going to bring all my supplies down to Brookvale and come see you, and we can make my quilted tote bag together. So everybody say thank you to Em, because without her I would be in a very, very worse mood right now. I also just got this in the mail, guys. They're drilling next door. Just check it doesn't have too much personal info. Maybe I'll cover, I don't know. Look! No, I won't cover. It's my Cert Free and Fitness. I got my certificate in the mail, so it's official. No graduation, but that's what you get when you go to TAFE. But yay! Good morning, everybody. It is my first official day at Virgin today. It sounds like more of an orientation where I'm gonna like sign the contract and stuff. Don't think I'll actually be working, but they said wear casual clothes, and I never know what that means, so tell me. Also, excuse the dump of my room. I've got the North Face on, giving sports stuff, jeans, and these shoes, and that's what we're gonna wear today. Wish me luck. I'm back home, guys. That was, it was pretty boring, to be honest, but I knew it was going to be boring because it was just all like the paper signing and stuff. But let's recap my technical first day, although next Thursday is going to be my first day. There was so much paperwork to fill out about like tax, super, the contracts, and then I had to read all the company policies and sign them too, and there was like so many. I think I sat there reading for about 2 hours. Organized my lifeguarding course, which is kind of exciting. I don't know, it'll be cool to put it on my resume, and this chick is not paying for it, so that's good. I did get some merch. This is the backpack that they gave me. So I've got a new backpack, and I've got a uniform. They're ordering more for me, but for now, oh my gosh, this was all the paperwork actually. Just flickering. All read by yours truly. I shouldn't see my that post-it note. We love RecGen Virgin Active. This is black pants, and then on the back it says Virgin Active. My 2 new name tags, because I'm Michelle, operations assistant at Virgin Active. It's a fancy way of saying cleaner, but I'm actually quite excited about this. One day this will be a Royal Caribbean or a cruise ship one. Look at that. Everyone was super friendly though. It was very nice. I'm looking forward to getting to know everyone there and getting to know all my different tasks. That is the one thing that really was appealing about this job to me, is like, it's not just sitting and doing one thing the entire time. It could be testing the pool water, cleaning the bathroom, setting up for the boxing, cleaning the cycling shoes, all of that stuff. So my first shift is next Thursday, and I'm also excited because I've been sort of holding off making any plans because I don't know when I'm working at the moment. But now I've got the next few weeks planned out so I can get on with my life. But yeah, successful first day. Oh, that was the other thing. So for those of you that know me, you know that I desperately have to go to Disney World while Em is working there. So I mentioned like I might need to take leave at some point this year. But I haven't said it's to go to Disney World because I was like, they're gonna think I'm freaking crazy. But basically I spent a day with my manager and I was in his office, and his 2 mouse pads, there was one that was Buzz Lightyear and one that had Mickey Mouse on it. And I was like, interesting. He might actually understand my intense need to go to Disney World. Like, because I was reading through the policy and it was like, if there's something really special coming up, your manager is likely to let you take unpaid leave. And I was like, this is life-changing stuff, going to Disney World. This is my dream holiday. And if he understands that, he'll be like, go, surely. So that was the other little exciting tidbit to tell you all about. Now I'm gonna have some lunch and plan out my life. Good morning, friends. It is it's kind of a rainy day, but every day is a good day. So today I have the day off and I'm going into the city to purchase something a little bit exciting, which I will show you later. But I figured I'd just make a day of it because I didn't go to the gym yesterday, even though I sort of intended on going. And I was like, wait a second, I'm going to the city. And because yesterday was my first day at Virgin Active, I've now got a Virgin Active membership. And there's Virgin Actives in the city. So I was like, if I'm already going to the city, why don't I go in and try out a new gym that I've never been to before? So I think the game plan is I'm going to head into the city and I'm going to go to the Wynyard Margaret Street Virgin Active and have a look at what's popping there. And yeah, because I've already been to the Pitt Street one, but yeah, go to Virgin Active. I'm going to have to still go to the ATM because I went to the ATM yesterday at Glenrose and it was broken, so I can't get out money. And then pick up what I'm going to get, and then I'm going to head home. So come along for the ride. It has also just come to my realization that if I go to the one in Pitt Street, I can go rock climbing today. The opportunities are endless, and now we've got decisions to make. I'm going to think about it on the bus, I think. Rock climbing or new gym? Sad news, I just went and asked if I could rock climb and they said you need to do an induction. That's with one of the trainers first and there's no one available at the moment, so they said next time I come in, if I call ahead, I'll book in the induction and then I can rock climb. But it's good to know, I guess. And I do like this gym, so I know where everything is, so it's a little less intimidating, but we will rock climb here at some point. Mark my words. officially back in my favorite chair that looks out onto the city. The funniest thing is last time I sat in this chair, I was like, I'm never gonna come here again because I'm not gonna have a Virgin membership. And here I am working at Virgin now, so able to come here whenever I like. What? For technically free, but like I am working, so. Should I get Five Guys? Whatever these people are queuing for must be pretty good. It looks like some sort of restaurant. Does anyone know? Do we go try it one day? Comment below. Ooh. Okay guys, I'm home. I'll show you what I bought because I know you've all been waiting for it. So this was actually a purchase off Facebook Marketplace. I might have caved, but I also might have caved because I got a really good deal in my opinion. Look at her, look at yourselves guys, you're stunning. You look so good. This is my new camera. So it is a Sony Cybershot ZV Mark 1. I did a little bit of research. In my previous research for a camera that I wanted, I think the one that I always in my head have thought was the best is the G7X Mark II, because most of my favorite like YouTubers have that camera. But if anyone knows what it's like out there, they're very difficult to get at the moment. Like I think Sienna, you ordered one and there's been like a 2-month wait for it, and like even like secondhand they get snatched up like that, and there's like low-key scammers out there. Like there was one lead that I was following, and the more I followed it I was like, this feels like a scam, so I was like backing out. I was like, no, I'm out. So while I would have loved a Canon G7X Mark II, I think this is a good alternative. So keeping in mind though, the G7X, it also retails at $1,000. This is the Sony Mark 1 ZV. So it retails also at $1,000. So it's a similar price point, and it does have this bit, whereas the Canon G7X goes up above it, whereas this I can turn it if I want to like shoot like that. Or how am I going to explain it? If I wanted to shoot like that, and I could look down at it from here, so that's kind of cool. This is normally $1,000, and I got it in a case with 3 spare batteries, which you normally just get 1 battery with it and the camera, a charger for the batteries, which you also wouldn't normally get, and yeah, so that alone would have been well over $1,000. I think it would be sitting at more the $1,200 price point, and I paid $600. So that's why I got it. I was like, look, it's a good deal. I like messaged the guy and was like, look, are you willing to do 600? Because he was asking 650, even though I was like, this is already a pretty good deal and it seems a little bit too good to be true. And he was like, yeah. So I went to pick it up today in the city. So get excited for new content on this bad boy. It already looks so good. I'm obsessed. I mean, I'm getting a low quality camera to show you the quality on a good quality camera, so that's probably not going to carry through. But I think I'm going to end this video here, and the next one we will be kicking off on this guy. I'm not sure I'm going to take it everywhere because some of the shots that I like to get, obviously I don't want to be there being like, but just for like chatting and stuff, I just think the quality is going to be so much better, and it means when I've got music playing and stuff, it's not going to cut out the music on me like my phone always does. And also my photos on my phone are just like overload. So I'm very excited about this little purchase. I hope you guys are excited too. This is a purchase for us. And yeah, I thought I'd just bite the bullet because like, even if I did want the G7X, waiting 2 months just wasn't it for me. I was like, by the time it gets here, I'm gonna have changed my mind again. I need something that I can have stat. And because I didn't spend too much on it, considering what most of these cost, I do feel a little bit better about that too. So yeah, see you in the next video. Boom.